Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to all my new subscribers. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Coastal Sand eyeshadow palettes. Because you guys have been asking me which is the best palette for you. Should you go with a neutral palette or the more dramatic colors? So I wanted just to do a short video and show you guys the palettes that I have. And what I'm going to talk to you about, the difference in the palettes. And then, of course, your final decision is always yours, which palette to buy. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start off with this 88. This is the shimmer palette. This has 88 eyeshadows. See if I can get them all in there for you. And this has a rainbow of colors. I think this is a great palette because it has the bright colors. In case you're into bright colors and you prefer bright colors over neutral colors like browns and tans and beiges. And this palette is really the kind of palette you may want to start with if you're interested in doing holiday looks or creating a beautiful holiday eye for the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's that's coming up. I use this palette today on my eyes. You can see I have on blue shadow, and it is this beautiful sort of sapphire blue right here. And I have that on my eye. This one right here, guys. That one right there. And I have that on, and what I did was just very easy, guys. These palettes are so easy to use. All you need is a great eye primer or eye base. Let's see, Urban Decay Primer Potion is a good eye base to start with. Or you can use Too Faced Shadow Insurance. There are lots of others. So you guys, you figure out which one is best for you because everybody's skin is different. Everybody's skin reacts differently to products. So you need to experiment and find out which one of those eyeshadows are great for you, or if you need to experiment with another one. Also, L'Oreal makes a eye primer also. I think it's around $6.99 in the drugstore, CVS and Rite Aid. I've seen it. So check it out if price is an issue for you. I've used that. I think it's a great primer also. Right now I'm currently using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I love that. Shadows stay on for hours. With this beautiful sapphire colored eyeshadow, I just simply picked up just a little bit with my Sigma 239. This is the travel brush. This is from the Nice and Pink travel kit. This is really cute. And I just simply applied some color along my eyelid and then blended it down. Now what I did also, I added just a touch, just a tiny bit of this dark color here, the darker color. I added that to my crease and to my outer eye area just to give it some depth. But this is a great palette if you want to start creating beautiful looks for the holiday. And this is the 88 Shimmer palette. I should say, guys, that all the colors in this palette are shimmery. And as you can see, my eyes are shimmery today. So just keep that in mind. All these colors in this palette are shimmery. Coastal Scent Warm palette. Now, this palette and the next few that I'm going to show you are great palettes if you want to start using eyeshadow, but you don't want to use bright colors. You want to stay neutral. And here, this is the 88 Warm palette from Coastal Scent. This has 88 warm or neutral shadows combined. Some are matte, meaning no shimmer, and some are shimmery. And this is one of my favorite palettes. I think I use this a lot. I don't know if you can tell, right along here, these are the colors I tend to use most because these make great crease colors for me. The darker brown and burgundy colors. And then on this side we have these darker blues and blacks. I like those in my crease color. So this is a great palette for me. And then we have a lot of colors here that represent a variation on the skin tone. So this is a great neutral palette. We also here we have a lot of highlighting colors right here that vary in a half a shade to a shade. So I mean, this is really great for all shades across the board, guys. I think if anyone of any color chose this palette, you wouldn't go wrong, especially if you want a neutral eye or a not so bold eye like the eye I'm wearing today. My next palette is now this is a neutral palette, guys, but this is the 26 eyeshadow and blush palette. You have 21 eyeshadows and 5 blushes. Let me just double check here. 21 eyeshadows and 5 blushes. And let me just show you what you have here, guys. This is really, let me just tilt it a little bit so you can see the colors. And you have colors that would complement, again, in this palette, which is a little more scaled down. There are colors in here that would go with every skin tone. And as you can see, the eyeshadows in this palette are a bit larger than the eyeshadows in the Coastal Scent Warm palette and in the Coastal Scent Shimmer palette, the bright color palette. These are a little bit bigger. I think this is a great buy if you're looking to start wearing makeup, but you have some color to play with, but you don't want bold colors like blues and greens. You may want to work up to that, especially if you're not used to wearing makeup. My next palette is a more neutral palette. This is a 28 eyeshadow palette. I've heard people refer to this palette as the wedding palette. This palette has a very soft neutral color. This palette doesn't deliver a big color punch. What this palette basically does, it gives your eye a lot of depth and dimension, again, without adding a very bright, hard color with reds and blues and greens and yellows. It does create a beautiful eye, but it's very subtle. A lot of these colors will be highlights for most people of any color who buys this palette. For example, when I say some of these colors will be great highlights, let me just tilt this down, guys, so you can see the color. These light colors here, along here, are great highlight colors. And then along here, you have your lid and you have your crease color. For a lot of us, this color will be a crease color. This color here will be a crease color. And then, of course, this will be a crease color. Or you can use it for eyeshadow, or you can use it as an eyeliner. For a lot of us, we will be using this as an eyeliner. If you have a great eyeliner brush, you can use this as a eyeliner. And guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to address some questions about the Coastal Scent palette. There were a lot of questions about that, and I hope that I answered at least one or two of those questions for you guys. And I hope that you will be able to make an informed decision based on what you see here today. If you have any questions about anything, any product that you've seen me use here today, just let me know. Just leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And before I go, I want to let you guys know that I am wearing my Wendy Wig from besthairworld.com. I'm telling you guys this because you guys always ask me about my hair. So, and I have the Wendy, I have the tag. Here it is. This is her. This is how she looks when you get her. She's a lace front. She's synthetic. This color is 1B. A 1B is a very dark brown. And Wendy is just gorgeous. I've worn her quite a few times. I usually spray her with a little bit of oil sheen, just a little bit. And what I did with her, because she doesn't really resemble this anymore, what I did was I took those big spirally curls, and I just simply took my finger and pulled them out, you know, bit by bit, just separated them, and just created a crown of curls. And this is so cute, just the way it is. I love her. I also took the edges out and made some baby hairs in the front. They're a little bit long for baby hairs, but you know, they work for me. I like longer hair in my face, so I like that look. And This is Wendy. So I'll leave the link so that you can check her out at the Best Hair World website. And she's still available. Oh, this is also the wig that has the nanotechnology built into it. And guys, it's called nano platinum technology. And basically what that does, it helps preserve your own natural hair while you wear her. The technology helps reduce dandruff. It helps eliminate odor from sweating. If you sweat a lot under your hair, your lace fronts or your wigs, this wig in particular with the nano platinum technology, it helps eliminate all that. Plus, it preserves the life of your wig. And I've had this wig for quite a while, and she still looks just as good and just as pretty and just as sexy as when I got her a few months ago. So that's all I have for you right now, and I want to thank all my subscribers, old and new. Our contest will be over in a couple of weeks, I think. So I want to thank you all for participating. I want to you guys are just unbelievable. I've gotten so many messages from a lot of the new subscribers, and I appreciate all the wonderful things that you said about my videos and about my personality, about the bedroom set. Thank you so much, and I don't know what else to say. I just want to thank you all. Again, if you have any questions about anything here that you've seen and you want to ask me about, please just send me a message. I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. And so you take care and you be well, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.